Manipulating people to gain their trust may seem unethical, but there is a psychological phenomenon known as the Romeo and Juliet Effect that proves otherwise. This effect states that people tend to trust those with whom they have had an initial conflict with, and then subsequently resolve their issues with. Understanding this concept can be a powerful tool for winning over people in a variety of settings. One example of using this method is in sales. A salesperson can start by highlighting the flaws of their competition, and then later on, after the customer expresses their concerns, shift the conversation towards how their product addresses those same issues. This creates a sense of understanding and trust between the salesperson and the customer, making them more likely to make a purchase. A study conducted by researchers at the University of California found that people who had initial conflicts with their romantic partners and then resolved those conflicts reported higher levels of satisfaction in their relationships compared to those who never had any conflicts. This is because resolving conflicts leads to greater intimacy and understanding between partners. Another example is in a professional setting where a team leader can disagree with the ideas of a team member and present counterarguments. This creates a sense of tension and opposition, but later on, the team leader can align themselves with the team member's position, making it seem like they have been swayed by their arguments. This creates a sense of camaraderie and trust between the team leader and the team member, making them more likely to be open to the team leader's suggestions and ideas. A study conducted by researchers at the University of Illinois found that people who have had conflicts with their colleagues and then resolved those conflicts reported higher levels of job satisfaction and commitment to their organizations. This is because resolving conflicts leads to greater trust and cooperation among team members. This method can also be used in relationships, friendships, and in family dynamics. For instance, if a person has a strained relationship with their parents, they can start by disagreeing with them on a certain issue, and later on, after a discussion, aligning themselves with their parents' position. This creates a sense of understanding and trust, making it easier for the person to have open and honest conversations with their parents. It is important to note that this method should be used with caution and ethics in mind. Manipulation is not something that should be taken lightly. The key is to be aware of the power of words and use it for the benefit of all parties involved. The goal should always be to create a positive outcome for everyone, not just for yourself. Additionally, it's important to remember that this method will not work on everyone, and it's important to understand the individual's personality and their mindset before using this technique. In order to be successful with this method, one should be aware of the other person's perspective and should not be looking to manipulate in order to gain control or power over them, but to create a positive outcome and improve the relationship.